Welcome everybody to another wonderful Empowerment Sunday. And you are here with your host, Masheba Webb, on the Masheba Webb Show. Hey, I'm waiting. I'm going to still wait. Well, he ain't giving me no claps today. Lady J, I guess he ain't feeling me. Well, I got Lady J here in the building. I can't hear you, baby.
How you doing?
I'm good. Good. So, look, we got a young man in between us. We gonna tear him up today.
Yes.
We gonna tag you. Yes, we gonna tag you, baby. We got you.
Can you handle it?
Listen.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
He's a quartet singer. He's an artist. He's a songwriter. He's a producer. He's a musician. And he's my friend. And I speak none other than the illustrious Jeremiah J. Shackelford in the building.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. How are you, my baby?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. It's good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and we was all late today. And we sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties on the road. And yes, thank you, Mr. Glenn. Thank you, Mr. Glenn is always on time, I tell you. So Jeremiah, tell us who Jeremiah Shack is. J Shack.
Yeah, so I'm just
Tell
an
'em.
upcoming artist,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
From Detroit, Michigan. Just trying to, make it out here
Yeah.
in this music world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'll read a little bit of
Yes,
his bio.
please.
It says, my name is Jeremiah Shackelford, known as J Shack.
Yes, sir.
J Shack.
J Shack.
I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I am the youngest of 11 children.
Now, right there, the youngest of 11.
Yeah.
How did that feel, being the baby of 11?
Oh my God.
Is there even a baby after you have 11
After
kids?
10,
There's
right.
no real baby.
Yeah, a lot of people say I'm spoiled.
You are, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No,
Wow.
not by mommy and daddy.
Yeah, no, I don't
Okay,
think so. I don't think so.
You spoiled by somebody, but not them.
Yeah,
okay, I got
not
it.
them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was just, my family just very big. My dad actually had 34 kids.
Oh, wait.
What?
Wait. No. Wait, I need a whole nother move. I don't need no laughs on that one.
We're going to need a whole
Find
nother
me
show.
another button. I need something else. Hold on, my
We need a
heart.
whole nother
Hold
show.
up.
Yeah, so I'm really the
Hold
youngest.
up. Daddy Shack.
Yeah, Papa Shack. Yeah.
Daddy.
So I'm really the youngest of 34.
34?
34.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
34
30,
kids. You
30.
playing with me,
No,
right?
I'm just serious. Dead
Okay,
serious.
we gonna move on.
34.
You have 34. So do you know all their names?
No, I stopped at like 24. It's too many. It's too many.
That's a lot.
But do you know them all? Have you met them all?
No, I haven't met them all.
No.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
What that must be awesome though, to think about it, have 34 siblings, or 30, you the 34th,
34,
or you
yeah. I'm the 34th.
33 siblings.
Wow.
That must be amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly.
I'm just still in
It's
shock.
it's cool. It's cool. So meals growing up in your house. How did your mom cook for 11
Man.
kids? Big pots?
Oh,
stock
most
pots?
definitely. Most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all
Was
had
she-
leftovers
was she one of them
too?
mamas
that
Y'all
was
was eating it
for 13
all.
days.
We ain't
Yeah.
leaving nothing.
Leaving nothing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I
Was
wouldn't
she one
either.
of them mamas that stretched the food, put extra water in the chili?
No, I don't think Mama Shack played that
No,
watering down
Mama
no
Shack,
stuff.
she be cooking.
She be doing it. I be
Yeah.
seeing her posts. Mama
Yeah.
Shack can
Oh,
cook.
my God.
All right, Mama Shack can cook. Well, do you have okay, I know this is a bad question to
Oh,
ask,
man.
but I'm going to ask.
And some of my siblings already.
I know they watching. I know they watching. I'm finna cause some trouble.
Oh, man.
Who's your favorite?
Man, who's my favorite? You put me on spot, y'all.
You trying to stir up
Y'all
some trouble,
see that
Masheba.
smile? I am. I
think
feel trouble-ish
My
today.
favorite, I would say, is my sister Liz.
I was gonna say I knew it
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
Liz. Shout out to Liz.
Yeah, shout out to Liz.
Yes,
She
baby.
the GOAT.
Yes,
You
she's
the GOAT, Liz.
goat.
You know it.
Well,
Shout out
so,
Liz.
Yes, and so we got your other brother,
Josiah.
Josiah, the Messiah. That's his new name, Josiah the
Josiah
Messiah.
the Messiah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. He
You got
plays.
my brother saying, dang. Like, wow, really?
I'm so sorry, y'all.
This is her fault, y'all.
Listen, my job is to expose the truth. Okay?
Because the truth will
exposing
set you free.
Okay, so go ahead and read a little bit more because we let's go on the bio.
I grew up in church my whole life
Uh-huh.
and been around singing my entire life. My father, Elder Robert Shackelford Sr., is the pastor at Greater Whole Truth Temple, Detroit, Michigan. And my mom, Vanilla Shackelford, is the first lady.
Okay. Now, read that last. Go back and read that one more time. Read it one more time for me.
My father, Elder Robert Shackelford
Yes.
Sr., is pastor at Greater Whole Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, Vanilla Shackelford, is the first lady.
Okay. All right. Now, is your dad still pastoring?
Yes, he is.
Okay. All right. And that's the name of the the church that he's at right now?
Yes. Been
Greater
pastoring
Whole
for
Truth.
54 years, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a
54
minute.
years.
54 years.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. Keep going, Lady J.
I was born into music in the 80s. My father and older brothers had a quartet group known as the Shackelford Singing, traveling all around the world spreading the gospel. I have graced the stage with some of the world's greatest, such as Lee Williams.
Hold it right there. Hold up. Before you name Mr. Lee Williams, can all your brothers and sisters sing or play an instrument? Because you got some talent.
Yeah. So it's either we can sing or play an instrument.
See?
Most males in my family, we play instruments.
Okay.
And most of the women in my family sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I just had to know this. So are y'all as protective with 11? Are y'all as the guys as protective over the women?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Y'all don't play that.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
not at all.
So
Oh, yeah.
so they gotta come through y'all.
They gotta go
to
through us.
even get
Yeah.
to them.
We smooth and laid back, but
Okay.
we pretty protective.
Okay, yeah. You might get the business if you step wrong with
Oh,
them
yeah.
sisters. That's what he say. Go ahead, Lady J.
I have graced the stage with some of the world's greatest, such as Lee Williams.
Lee Williams.
Joe
Lee Williams.
Lee Williams, spiritual QCs.
How did that come up?
Man, so about 4 or 5 years ago, my dad, I was playing for his quartet group,
Okay.
Daddy Shack and the Shacks,
Okay.
and they brought Lee
Daddy
Williams.
Shack and the Shacks.
Yeah.
I like that.
They brought Lee Williams here, and we were on program.
Wow.
Yep, so I was playing behind my dad and singing behind my dad.
That's amazing because Mr. Lee's not even singing anymore.
Yeah,
That's
it was
an
a great
honor.
experience, too.
Yes, Lord, go ahead, sweetie. Lady J.
Yes. Paul Porter.
Paul Porter. How did that come up?
Same way.
Same way.
Yep.
So you was just open. You was the opener.
Right, yep.
Okay, go ahead, lady.
Yep.
I started singing in church at the age of 5. Later, my brother, nephew, and I started a quartet group in 2009 named Brothers of Worship, BOW. At this young age, we wrote and composed our own music. One of the songs we wrote was Wait Right There. In 2019, I became a solo artist while traveling and playing guitar. I finally released Wait Right There
Yes.
to the world in November.
Yes.
Some of the greats that influenced me was my father,
Uh-huh.
Joe
Daddy Shane.
Legion,
Yes.
Marvin Winans,
Yes.
and Tim Rogers.
Yes. Tim Rogers.
Top 4 favorite.
I'm talking about, I love Tim.
Yeah, Tim, my boy.
Tim is amazing.
Yeah.
Tim is amazing. So listen, the call-in number is 248-429-7224. That's 248-429-7224. If you have any questions for Jeremiah, we want you to call in. But right now, just wait till his song play because I'm getting ready to load Wait Right There up so we can let the world hear this. I love the song. I'm a fan. So
Thank you.
who was the... I hear something in my ear. Who was the producer for Wait Right Here?
Sean McClain.
Sean
was the producer on that song.
McClain.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
A great producer.
I love him.
Yes,
He is
that's
awesome.
my guy.
He is anointed. His work is spectacular.
Man, yes, it is. It is.
Yes. His the way he does everything is just so professional,
Yes.
amazing. So I'm getting ready to bring to you. Are we ready? All right. Wait Right Here by Jeremiah Shackelford. Right here on the Masheba Webb Show.
Jesus. To see about
You know I had to hit that last note
You
with
had
you.
to.
That's Jeremiah
Sounded good.
Shackelford with Wait right there, right here on the Masheba Webb Show. I love it, Jeremiah.
Thank you.
That was produced by Sean McClain.
McClain.
Shout out, Sean. We love you. Oh my goodness. So listen, right now I'm getting ready to introduce our topic, and it's a juicy one.
It's juicy.
The pressure. Oh, the pressure. The pressure of being a PK.
Pressure.
And for those who don't know what a PK is, that's a pastor's kid.
Yes, yes.
Good Lord, have mercy.
Please call in
It's too much.
248
It's too much.
429 7224.
If-
Again, that call in number is 248 429 7224.
Yes.
Let's get it. Call on in right now.
Let's get it. So let's talk. Let me ask you a few questions about this. So, as a PK, did you feel pressure to be perfect?
I mean, in a way, I felt pressured, but then I always kind of just try to think on my own, not the way religious people, think, so it was always like, hey, at the end of the day, I'm human,
Right,
I'm going
right.
to make mistakes,
Right.
but being a PK it comes with what I like to call like stereotypes,
Yes.
they expect you to
Yes.
be a certain type of person, you got to dress a certain type of way, you got to act a certain way, talk a certain way, and it's like, yeah, I understand, I'm a PK, but I'm still human.
It's all learned behavior.
Yeah, it's all learned behavior.
Period.
Yeah,
It's learned behavior, and
Yeah.
they want you to act just like a puppet.
Yeah,
Be their
so-
puppet.
Yeah, and that's not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's what I said. They want puppets. I'm just saying, some of them want puppets. They want you to do exactly what they
Yeah.
want you to do. They want you to pulling the strings, and you over here like this. No, I
Yeah.
ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I can't be no puppet.
Yeah. So have you ever have they ever put you on a pedestal, and have you ever experienced falling from grace off that pedestal and the impact? Oh, we got a caller.
Uh-oh.
We got a caller.
Yes.
Let's see.
Let's see who this is.
Hello.
Hey, you're on with the Masheba Webb Show. Who is this?
Angel Brock.
Hi, Angel. How are you, darling?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm great. Did you have a comment?
Well, yes, I will. You have a very interesting topic on today.
Okay.
The pressures of being a PK.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm one. I'm actually the fourth of pastor's kid. I'm the youngest.
Okay.
And the most, how can I put it? The pressure on us as PK kids is mainly the perception that we have to be perfect.
Yes, Lord.
They tend to forget that we're human,
Right.
Yeah.
just like everyone else.
Yes.
So we be put on a pedestal without even asking, expecting us to act
That's so
a
true.
certain way,
Yes.
live a certain way.
Yes, honey, talk
We didn't
about
ask
it.
to get there.
I
didn't
got
ask to
that
be
in
there.
my notes. I'm trying to tell you, it's like a baby being born. That baby didn't ask to be
Exactly,
born.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
yeah.
didn't ask for your pressure.
Exactly.
We didn't ask for your pressure. We
Now,
did not ask for
Do
this.
you mind sharing who your parents are?
So my pastor and my father is Bishop Designee Pastor Zachary N. Hicks and First Lady Lady Lisa Hicks
Wow.
of Faith Clinic Church of God in
Faith
Christ.
Clinic. Yep.
Yes,
Pastor
yes.
Hicks from Church of God in Christ. My God.
Yes.
Well, listen, I'm a PK, and my father is Pastor Leroy Robbins from New Life in Christ. And
Hey.
yes, and everything you said, sweetheart, is dead on the nail. It's the pressure of being perfect, and like Jeremiah said, we didn't ask for this. We didn't ask for this
Right.
pressure. God gave you the charge.
Right.
He didn't give us the charge. But because you have the charge, now you have put your vision on us as we have to be perfect.
Right.
Or especially this is another thing. don't be a musician or a singer. Don't
Oh,
be.
yeah.
Don't you do it. You bet not be no musician and leave your daddy. You bet not. You hear me? You hear me what I say? Do you hear me what I say?
Or don't have no type of talents of
Don't
speaking
have
or
don't
anything.
Don't do
because
nothing.
Every
Period.
church service or every outing,
Wait a
you're going to
minute.
be expected to do something for that service.
But when you leave, they make you feel like you finna face death.
Oh, wow.
All right. Now I'm just telling you what my experiences was. Listen, you gonna leave me? You not gonna be here? You not gonna play? And I'm your daddy.
Yeah.
I love you,
Yeah.
daddy. I do. I love you, daddy. But that was a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, you know, that person is still trying to find themselves.
Yes.
Also, you know, so.
But you're not giving them any room to find themselves.
Right.
They have no lane. They in your lane.
Right, exactly,
We in
yeah.
your lane.
Yeah, so.
You know what I mean? And we didn't ask for this. Sweetheart, I thank you so much for calling
Thank you, Andrew.
Angel, do you have anything that you could say to the callers that's listening as far as you having the experience of being a PK child and even just walking up in a ministry as well that's on your life?
Well, yes, the biggest advice that I would like to give to anyone is, number one, keep God first.
Keep God first.
Seek Him in all your ways.
Yes.
Of course, I've been born and raised in the church my whole life, so
Yes.
I don't know nothing else but to serve God. But it don't mean I don't have my past.
Right.
So I was not perfect. I did have my season that I went out there. And
Yes.
the devil tore me up. He really did.
Yes, but you
And,
know that's his job, sweetie. That's his job because you know we're like the closest thing to our parents. So
Exactly.
it's his job. He's going to come at us super duper hard because his plan is to throw off the whole plan of God concerning your parents,
Amen.
concerning everybody connected to your family, your immediate family. That's the plan of the devil, to get to you so you can get to them, so he could take everybody out. Now,
Wow.
I didn't bring this show up to just bash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bash or trying to. There is another side to this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely,
There's
yeah.
a whole nother side to this. You know, I'm 47 years old. I've been a PK since I was 9. You was born in it.
Born in it.
Wow.
And how
Yeah.
long have you been a PK? All your life?
Yes, all my life. I'm 33 years old. No, 32. I'm sorry. 32. I'll be 33 this year.
Wow. Well, yeah. So,
And do you have a good light to shine, Angel, before we let you off the line?
Yes, I do have a good light to shine. Can I shine my light?
Yes.
Shine your
Go
light.
on and shine it, boo.
Yes. Well, I have to, first of all, say that I am a stroke survivor.
Yes.
I suffered a massive stroke 3 years ago that lost my ability to walk, read, or write.
Wow.
Because my memory was totally off. Everything was like from zero. I had to start completely over. And with prayer, fasting, and rehabilitation, God is bringing me back every
Yes,
day.
Lord.
And
Yes.
And one of my greatest missions accomplished was publishing my own book.
Yes,
It's
God.
not a book, but it's a journal, and it's a prayer journal, and it's called My Secret Place. And that's how I got to where I am, is because of my secret place. And so the Lord has just been blessing me, because He told me that you don't have to start with a book. You can start with journaling, because that was a part of my process, was
Yes.
journaling. That helped me.
I like that.
And so I have a journal. I have a Mimi's Collections, which is my daughter. She started books of learning for children as well. She's only 2 years old, but it's about teaching your children
Look
as
at
well,
God.
and teaching them how to be entrepreneurs as
Yes.
well. So
Put it in them.
that's me. Yeah, so that's just my light I would like to shine. I'm so honored to be here on your show. I love the topic, and I will be listening to you every Sunday.
Oh, that
Thank
is
you so much, Angel.
that.
that's such a
Wonderful.
blessing. Thank you
And
so
we're
much.
going to actually have you come in as a guest to shine light on your book and your daughter's
Yes.
books. Definitely.
Hey,
Yes.
okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for calling in, sweetie. And we'll
Thank
see
you.
and talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right. Yes. The call-in number is 248-429-7224. Call us if you have any
Call us.
questions for J Shack or any comments about being a PK.
Masheba, I want to ask you a question.
Okay, come
So,
on with it.
growing up for you, how was it starting in at 9 years old? That's a very young age. Just being a child of, you really haven't found yourself at that time.
I'm going to answer that as soon as I get done. Hey, you're on the Masheba Webb Show. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Brianna.
Hi, Brianna.
Brianna.
What's up, Bree?
How are you, sweetie?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You calling in for a comment or a statement?
I'm calling in for a comment and a question for the pastor.
Okay. All right, baby.
Well, first I want to let you know, Jeremiah, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I know that we grew up together and you spread your wings, and I'm so proud of what you're doing and that
Appreciate
you're
it.
continue to go on and overcoming all of those obstacles. And my question for you today is, what would you tell your younger self, knowing what you know now?
Wow.
What
That
advice
was
would you
my
give your
question. She
younger
done-
self,
She didn't took my-
knowing what you know now
You
about
done
the
took-
industry and about being a pastor kid?
You done took my question, young lady.
Wow.
Wow. That's a good question,
That's a
Bree.
good question.
What would
What
you
would I tell
What would
my
the
younger self?
Yes, what would you say? Run!
Huh.
That's what I would say. Run! Fast as you can.
I think I would tell my younger self, and I'm only 23, so I'm still young. So I'm still working on this myself, and it's to focus on yourself. You can't necessarily pull everybody with you. Everybody don't see your vision. Everybody don't see where you're trying to go. So you can't force people to come and be successful like you trying to be successful.
Right.
And I'm saying that because that can knock you down, while you trying to help somebody else and you're not even where you're supposed to be at, you're trying to pull somebody else up and you're not even successful fully yet, so
Wow.
yeah, so I think I would say, focus on you, focus on yourself.
If I had to say something, it would be to never people please. Don't
Wow.
worry about other people's opinions. And the other one just got sucked out of my head. Don't worry about your others' opinion. Actually, those two work for me because if you don't worry about people and don't worry about their opinions of you, you pretty much
You
got
good.
it. You good.
You good.
I don't think I need
Yes,
to
I
even
agree.
say anymore. Yes, ma'am. So,
That was a good question, though.
yes,
Bree.
it was a very good question. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
Okay, baby. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay,
Okay,
bye-bye.
bye-bye. So, Jeremiah, I have a question for you. So, I know that I personally know that you are gospel and R&B.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How
Yes.
how did Daddy Shack take that? That rhyme. How did Daddy Shack take
How
that?
did Daddy
What was
Shack
the
take that?
reaction to
How
that?
did Daddy Shack take that?
So,
Mm.
and so the type of person that I am, I'm always open to listen to conversation, but I'm also the same. Even though I'm listening, I'm still like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my own decision. Because I'm still trying to find myself. I'm still trying to.
Banging it. Go ahead. Keep
I'm still
talking.
trying to find myself. So of course he didn't like that, at all. And I think a lot of it had to play that he's a pastor, a well-known pastor in Detroit.
Yes.
So
you embarrassed him.
almost,
That's what in his
In his head,
mind.
yeah.
You were in.
Yeah,
You
you
were
leaving me
embarrassing
to go
him.
to the world.
Exactly.
And it's not necessarily that,
Okay, that's two problems. You leaving me, and then you going to the world.
right.
That's two problems.
And with me, it's like I love music.
Okay, we have a caller. You're on the line with Masheba Webb. Who is this?
What's up? This your boy Trey.
Hey, Trey.
What's
How
up,
are
Trey?
you?
I'm doing good, man.
Good. Anything you want to say to J Shack?
Man, shout out my boy J Shack, dog. Man, keep it up. Love you, dog.
Oh, we love you too, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you so much for calling in, sweetheart.
All right, no problem, man. Keep it up.
Oh yeah, most
All right,
definitely.
baby.
All right, y'all be blessed.
You too,
You be
sweetie
blessed,
pie.
too.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right, Jay Shack.
I know Jay Shack got us popping today.
You got the line banging.
Yes. So I had typed this in my comments and in my little notes. I said, our parents expect more out of us, but at the same time, I feel like they took the pressure of being a pastor and shoved it on us.
Woo, that's facts.
That's really how I felt.
Yeah. And, and I think I would say about myself, like, I'm not really a religious person. You know, I'm more of a spiritual person. Like, I don't play church for real. You know, it's like when I go to church, you know, I'm there trying to get a word. You know, I'm not really with the whole
for your own soul salvation.
Yeah. You know, and I'm not the one that like judge people.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
I'm dealing with my own stuff myself. You know, and I feel like in the church
they judge a lot.
Yeah, it's very judgmental.
Very judgmental.
Listen, they should switch the name of the church to Judgment.
Yeah, you know.
No, Judgmental. That's the name of our new church. Judgmental.
Yeah, so
wait, Judgmental Tabernacle?
Tabernacle.
Church of
the
Christ.
Tabernacle of Judgment. That's it. The Tabernacle of Judgment, because it's too much.
Hey.
Y'all almost killed me with your mouths. I'm just saying. But I'm still here.
Still here.
But can I say
You can.
that it's not all churches?
Yeah, it's not all
It's not-
churches.
it's-
Yeah, don't get me
Speak
wrong.
on it, Miss April.
I'm a PK, and I'm a PK across the board.
Yeah.
Well, come on in.
Every part of my family, even my godparents,
Yes.
were pastors and bishops.
Yeah.
Yes, me
And
too.
so, first of all, my godfather taught me, number one, although he was a pastor and he's a great bishop, and
That he
he
was the
is
man
the
first.
brother of Bishop Paul Morton, and I was raised calling him Uncle Paul. They always instilled in us, and even my dad, number one, to be your own person.
Yes.
Yeah.
To be your own person. And one thing that my
That's
father said,
absolutely.
regardless of what denomination that you're in,
My God.
when you leave my house, I'ma feel hurt.
Mm-hmm.
If you a PK, if you not a PK,
What a way to say
he
it.
said,
Yeah.
you're going to affect me because I love you to that level.
Wow.
And he said it has nothing to do with me being a pastor. It has everything to do with the fact that I love you.
Oh,
So,
my
to be the
God.
angel's
Miss
advocate,
April.
Yeah.
That don't happen to all people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, all people.
I didn't
aren't
look at it like that
trying
either.
to judge people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely
there
true.
are some that it's just a matter of fact. If they love you, when
They
you
don't
leave,
want you to go.
Period.
Right.
No matter whether you're of faith or not, it's gonna affect them.
And then they can't articulate it like you just did.
Right.
Because
That's
I've
so true.
never heard it put like that, Miss April. Had somebody said that to me years ago, it would have changed a whole lot of my life.
But if they didn't love you, it wouldn't bother them.
Exactly.
Well, I knew the
People that-
love was
pe-
there.
people
That wasn't it.
That don't love you when you leave. It's like bye, see
Yeah.
you.
See, I'm talking about this type of pressure. The father loves the daughter or the son. The son or the daughter have a talent that could flourish the church.
Right.
But that's not your calling. You're not the pastor. God didn't call us. Our calling, my calling is to sing.
Right.
And I knew that if I stayed at the church that I was at, I wasn't going to grow like I could have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. That's my pressure. But when I left, it was a problem because I couldn't do praise and worship. I can do directing the choir. I can do this, play the drums when ain't no drummer there. I could do this. I could do that. It was a problem,
Yeah.
you know, because I had a talent. And if somebody had said, if that was said to me, what Miss April just said years ago, it would have made my life better and easier because I wouldn't have felt like, well, you just don't want me to have no life. You don't want me to have no career. You don't want me to do nothing but serve with you. That's what I'm talking about.
That makes so much sense too.
That's what I'm
how
talking
you, how you
about.
how you broke that down. And like Masheba said, I've never heard it like that.
Never.
Yeah.
Miss April is my sunshine.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
is my sunshine. She her and Sonia Purdy, they why is you laughing? Don't be laughing at me. Who did that? Glenn, Mr. Glenn, did you do that? Miss April, she's
Well, I became a minister's daughter later on as I got older. My mom became a minister.
okay.
And what I found out was sometimes when someone looks at you as their child, it kind of makes them look at your parents as if Well, is she really preaching the truth? Because her daughter out here doing this, that, and the other.
See, now right there. Now, see, don't slip up in your daddy a pastor, because then they're not going to come to you with words like Miss April came. They're going to come to you and tell you brought a reproach on them.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't ask for your assignment, and what reproach did I bring because I'm your child?
So even like for me, and I'm grown,
I'm my own
I'm
person.
gonna give you like an example with Facebook. Certain stuff I just don't even put on my page because
Right.
I know that my mom is a minister.
Yes.
I know that
Exactly.
it's expectations, and I know that people is gonna be like news reporters. Too.
Yes. Yes.
So I just don't even do it
Yes. Well,
because it is a standard.
it is.
That we have
It
to
is a standard,
walk
and God
in.
requires. He expects more of us, I think,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because we know so much.
Right.
You know, we know the Bible, we know the Word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the more wrong we go out there and do, it should be an inner conviction.
Mm-hmm.
There should be something that stops us and makes us pause and think like, wait
That's
a minute,
right.
am I doing this? And then something your mom or dad poured into you should pop up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not the problem. That's the beauty of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a problem when you make your child feel, even if they have a talent, if they have to go, you don't let them leave with blessings. You don't bless them. It's a negative. It's a negative.
Well, see,
period.
my mom's thing was just use your gift. I don't care where
Yeah.
you're using it at.
Yeah.
Don't sit on your gift. Use your gift.
Yes.
Because your gift is going to make room for
room.
you.
Most
So
definitely.
even if you're not doing it at my church,
Do it
you
at
need to
somebody
be at
else's.
somebody. You need to be somewhere doing it.
Exactly. So Jeremiah, what are some cliches you heard? What's some cliches we all heard about PKs? I don't care what it is. It's cliches.
Let me
I
see.
heard all PKs are freaks.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's what I heard.
And if you're a PK, you better run.
Run,
Yeah.
Forrest!
Yeah.
They crazy.
You're crazy.
Because
Sneaky.
we are. Our parents done drove us nuts.
I've always heard that the PK kids are the worstest kids.
Yeah,
I-
that's
So, like,
Yeah.
if a PK son ever tried to talk to me, I definitely went
Hey,
left.
right.
I
But you
always-
know what? Why is it that when another PK tried to talk to me, they was all for it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the parents.
See, that's that two
That's
faces.
the
Because
setup.
let me tell you something, mamas and daddies. It's the church boys.
That's
It's the
the
real
setup.
freaks, okay? These people in the street, they don't know what they doing. All right? It's the church folks out here
You know what?
sticking and tricking and all kind of stuff. It's too much. It's too much, Jeremiah. It's too much. So listen, I'm gonna interject this just to break up the little laugh that I got in my heart right now, y'all. Remember to give to the 100 Blanket Drive for the
Oh,
St. John
yes.
Community Center. You can send money to $Sonya Purdy, SONYAPURDY. We are going to a concert right after this show to give our blankets and to give our money that we have. And so
We need 35 blankets.
we need 35 more blankets. Somebody who got us? We need 35
Come
more
on, y'all. They need
blankets,
35
or we
more.
need $10 a blanket. I need y'all to come through so we can bless the homeless. This is not for me. I don't even take money anymore. I don't take money from the people that come on my radio show. I give to the homeless. God told me to give. So that's what I do. I don't worry about the money. The money, God's gonna bless me. Even when I need it, I still give. Okay.
Amen.
I dress like that. I look like, it doesn't matter what I look like. It doesn't matter what I dress like. God bless me with something, I'm gonna give. I don't have to have even if I ain't got $5 in my pocket, I could have nothing in my pocket as long as I know in my mind and in my heart that I gave, because I used to be homeless.
Oh yeah.
You know, so
Today is a concert for the Sound of Victory
yes,
featuring David Whitfield,
yes,
the Young
and-
Man for Christ.
Yes,
And it starts at 5 p.m. today.
yes,
And they're actually honoring the 100 blankets for
Yes.
St. John community.
yes. They have their own, and then we're collaborating. We're bringing ours.
Yes.
And Miss Lori is going to be there at the concert, so I'm actually really excited to go.
Now, what's that cash app again? My brother said he gonna get him too.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
the
God
Cash
bless
App.
you.
Yeah. Cash App is.
It's Sonya Purdy, $ Sonya Purdy. Once you put it down there, Jeremiah, I'm gonna put it on mine too. So it's $ Sonya Purdy, SONYAPURDY.
And make sure you say blanket.
And once you
make
put
sure
the
you
Cash App, put that is for the blanket.
Yes, please, so we know. We want to kind of keep a tally on how good the Masheba Webb show is doing at doing what we set out to do.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm never going to stop. As long as I'm on the air, I'm going to keep going for people who are less fortunate.
Yes.
You know what, Mr. Glenn? Mr. Glenn, I wish y'all could see him right now. Y'all see him? Y'all see that man? He done walked out on me.
So for the Masheba Webb show, we need 35 more blankets.
33, because we have 2.
Okay, we just got 2.
So
we need 33 more blankets,
me
guys,
one.
Yes.
to reach the 100.
So we need
mark.
31.
So now we need 31.
Yes, Lord. Where's Mr. Glenn? Mr. Glenn got some money. I know he got some money. Oh, did he? Mr. Glenn.
And I'm gonna take
$50.
I'm gonna put in $100 today. So I'm going to take care of 10
Boop,
blankets.
boop.
So that's going to leave us at 21 blankets.
Yes.
Yes, let me get a round of applause.
Come on now.
I'm not trying to toot my
Yes,
own
honey.
horn,
Yes. So y'all, I want to talk about a little bit about a couple of things, and then I'm going to come with my conclusion. So in other news, that's what I wanted to talk about. How has Corona changed your life? COVID-19. How are you right now versus how you were before the pandemic started?
As far as like music, it slowed me down big time, especially, you know, when it first hit, you know, because nobody knew what was really going on. So,
right.
Like I played for churches on Sundays, throughout the week sometimes, you know, so a lot of that had stopped, you know, until they start figuring out, you know, what's going on, how many people we can have, stuff like that. So then I started playing, you know, doing pre-recording for churches, you know, doing throughout the week, you know, because I couldn't be there live. So now it's starting to, well, it was starting to get back to normal, but now, you know, the cases are rising back up again.
Yes.
You know, so I'm not really trying to be at a bunch of concerts, you know.
Yes.
So so it's just about adapting.
It is, and I probably wouldn't even be going tonight if it wasn't, because I love David, I love all the Whitfields, but it's, you know, I'm going less so for the homeless cause and to support my brother, but I really probably would be in if it wasn't for something like this, because there are record levels, and states are rolling out new restrictions today. All right. The U.S. is approaching, or has already approached, over 200,000 cases.
And the schools have already shut down.
Exactly.
Friday was the last day of live school.
Yes. Wow. And listen, officials in Oregon and New Mexico and elsewhere are implementing new lockdowns. California and Oregon, Washington has issued travel advisories, and they have asked people that if you coming in and out to self-quarantine for 14 days. Listen, we have a caller.
How you doing?
You're on the air with Masheba. How are you?
Hi, Masheba. How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you? Who am I speaking with?
This is Anonymous.
Oh, this is
Anonymous.
I already caught the voice. How are you?
So check this out, Masheba.
Yes, sir.
You know me very well.
I do.
I was a bass player.
Yes.
In various groups when I was young in church.
Okay.
And when I got older, I wasn't a PK. But when I got older, I bought a set of turntables.
Okay.
And started DJing.
Okay.
And worked for people like David Banner and traveled with Ice Cube and you know, went all out West Coast. That's a part of my life that most people don't know.
I never knew it.
When I returned back to the gospel side, I was almost like it was like I was ostracized. I was talked about. And I never got the zeal back to play bass again.
Wow. My God.
And now I travel around the world with my family. And, you know, I got family in Mississippi. You know, Lee Williams, my cousin.
Wow.
And I never pick the bass back up again and play. I got basses in my basement. I got my upright.
Can I say your name?
I'll play. No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, look. How come you ain't never tell me? Because I'm like your best friend.
What happened with the PK is sometimes they don't know it. I don't think, but they constantly be pimping your gift.
Well, say that again.
And
say it again.
They be pimping your gift.
Man.
Wow.
And if it makes them look good with your gift, then it's okay.
Facts.
But as soon as you go out and play for Frankie Beverly and Mays,
it's a problem.
The same stuff that your mother and father probably made you on, the Moj's, then it's a problem.
Man.
If someone had told me, was when I was out there in R&B, if someone had told me the business side of it first, then I wouldn't have been out there drinking,
exactly.
smoking,
Come on, come on now,
I would
brother.
have been in the same place with Ice Cube now. David Banner was the last person I worked with.
Wow.
I started printing T-shirts for them and all different things I had going, and I let it all go to come back to church. And one church accepted me. And that was my cousin in Mississippi. That's Lee Williams' brother.
Wow.
And that's my papa.
Pastor
Papa
that would
Willie.
bring me in. Yes.
Papa
I
Willie.
would go to the club and call him at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he'd get out of his bed and come get me.
My God, won't he
that
do
was
it?
True ministry.
Papa
that
Willie
was true ministry right
What
there.
happened?
He didn't pimp people's gifts. He had one of the
My
best
thing went out.
keyboard players in the United States.
I can't hear.
For years, that was honored to be with him. Chris Hatch. He was a bad boy. And I think that once they
Can
find,
you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I can't hear you. So just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I can hear you now. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you finish the Papa Willie? He come and got me several times.
Yes, and that was more powerful of a ministry to me.
Yes.
Than in the other places I've been, like the Potter's House and places like that. Authentic ministry where he didn't pimp people's gifts. He allowed them, the musicians, to travel and go do what they had to do.
Wow. Did y'all? Ooh. Go ahead.
And you never know what you got until it's gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can break someone's spirit, man, if they're talented and gifted, and you pimp them in the church, then they're going to go out in the street for real.
Oh, my God.
Because they're expected out there. Hey, it's normal out there. But I don't expect to get dogged out, used and abused, beat up, not be paid for my gift. I give you $30 over here, but you can make $300 over here. And they'd be like, well, I ain't got an honorarium for you tonight. But another bishop comes and sit on the stand, and they give him $500.
Yes.
It's just,
it's
and
backwards.
I've seen it all, man.
It's backwards.
I've seen it all.
Thank you so much for calling in. I love you so much. Thank you for your support.
This is anonymous. I'm back quiet.
Yes, sir. I will talk to you later after the show.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I want to give that Cash App one more time.
Yes.
It's going to be $SONYA PURDY. I have a couple of people on my Facebook page that say they want to give. So come on in the room, guys. Y'all can go ahead and Cash App the $SONYA PURDY.
Yes.
Because we're trying to get these 100 blankets.
We are.
We're trying to make it before
Not trying.
Okay.
We are.
Let's speak it into existence.
We speaking it.
Because we want to have it when we
It's
go to
already
this concert tonight.
It's already done.
All right.
Hey, y'all heard it. It's Cash App the $SONYA PURDY, and that is to
only
give.
$10.
It's only $10, y'all.
$10 a blanket.
$10 a blanket. $10 a blanket. That's a happy meal right there.
Yes.
That's a happy, maybe a number one at McDonald's. That's what that is.
Nah, a number one costs a little more than that.
Yeah, about $7-8, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Coney Island meal.
Yeah. Well, Jeremiah, I thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you for
coming
having me.
and being this light and
Thank
you.
helping me with this topic. I love you so much. Lady J, is there anything that you would like to say?
I want to give the word for the day.
Go ahead and give the word, honey.
Today for November 15th, it's a approach problems with a light touch. When your mind moves toward a problem area, you tend to focus on that situation so intensely that you lose sight of me. You pit yourself against the difficulties as if you had to conquer it immediately. Your mind gears up for battle, and your body becomes tense and anxious. Unless you achieve total victory, you feel defeated. There is a better way. When a problem starts to overshadow your thoughts, bring this matter to me. Talk with me about it and look at it in the light of my presence. This puts some much needed space between you and your concerns, enabling you to see from my perspective. You will be surprised at the results. Sometimes you may even laugh at yourself for being so serious about something so insignificant. You will always face trouble in this life, but more importantly, you will always have me with you, helping you to handle whatever you encounter. Approach problems with a light touch by viewing them in my revealing light.
Amen. That is beautiful. That was just beautiful, Lady J. Thank you. Jeremiah, can you tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, they can contact you, and how they can get your project?
Yes. So my project, Wait Right There, is on all digital outlet. iClouds, YouTube, almost everywhere.
Yeah.
You can contact me on Facebook, Jeremiah Shackelford, or Instagram, JAY_Shat. Or you can call me, 313-556-4977.
Oh, y'all, he done gave his
I was
number.
about to say,
He done put his number out on the line.
Come on.
Hey, Jay, is you single? Is you single? Because since you done
Yes.
put your number out
Come
there,
on,
we
are
might
you
as well get you a girlfriend. All right? Single, sexy young man right here.
Thank you.
Single and sexy. He's single and sexy. You got to say it with the S.
With the
He's
S.
single and
Single.
sexy. He's single and sexy.
Circle.
Don't put that number out there, Jeremiah.
Don't do
Single
that.
and sexy.
Not the number. Say talking about not the number.
Yo, it was a pleasure. It was my
Got me hot
honor.
in here, y'all.
So I told you we was gonna tag team you. Then you're gonna be sweating before you leave up off the Masheba Webb show. So listen, today is my conclusion. This topic was everything, and although I have some reservations about being a PK, it wasn't my choice. But at the same time, I understand our Father's hearts with the charge that God gave them, to lead the flock. Sometimes I felt left out and pushed to the side and treated like I was nothing. And not to mention, the flock is always there.
Wow.
That's not a good feeling when our parents have already, when the parents have already ordained us, and that wasn't even our call. This was not about us, it's about you. Don't forget your children. They could be hurting and you not even know it because of the layers of life that have hidden us.
Wow.
But the expectation is still there from our parents. Even if we don't want the charge, we are stuck with it. Don't kill our dreams with your dreams. We have feelings, thoughts, and opinions as well. This is the Masheba Webb Show. And until next week, y'all, we are out of here. I love you and God loves you too.
Guys.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.